Hello friends, we are jumping into another reading vlog today. Happy Vlogmas, because I'm pretty sure that's when, or Bookmas, because I'm pretty sure that's when this is coming out. But I'm wearing one of my more colorful items. It technically has 3 colors on it. I don't really wear colorful clothes. If I had something rainbow, I would have worn it for this, but it turns out I don't. Today, we are going to be doing something super fun. We are going to use a random color generator. It does have a color up because when I clicked on the app, or the website, it gave Pearl Opal Green. But we're going to read 3 videos in this book, and we're going to use this random color generator to pick them for us, or pick the color for us. I do, across the way, have my TBR cart, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more books on it. I've only read 2 of my TBR. Those will be like where I go first based on the color, but if I don't have a color that matches those books, then we have all the TBR to go from. But with that being said, we're going to jump right on into it. Hopefully we don't get colors like this because this matches nothing. Kind of matches my shirt, but I'm going to try to also do it so it's like the majority of the color cover is that color, but if it's a really weird color, it might just have to be like a little bit on there. But let us see what our first color is going to be. Traffic Black. Okay, very easy, very simple. Let's go grab that book. Over here we have all my black books. The whole bottom shelf is black. However, I do have 2 books from my TBR cart, or my current TBR, that are both predominantly black. They're actually both, they actually look the same. So I think I'm gonna go between these ones. I think I'm gonna go with How to Sell a Haunted House because it'll probably be the next book that I read, and I'm filming this like a couple of days before Halloween. So I think How to Sell a Haunted House will be my color for my book pick for Traffic Black. Let's get into the reading. Okay guys, I am a whole 11% into this book. Not very far at all, if I'm being honest with you. But oh my god, the brother in this book is like unbearable. I hate him. I think I'm literally like here, chapter 5. I like how the chapters are broken up into like the different stages of grief. But yeah, we are only like 40 pages into it. I hate the brother. He like is making me so irate while I'm reading. I'm hoping to get through the majority of this book today. I did I'll finish all of my work for the day, and it's only 2:50. So besides going on a walk with my husband at some point, I don't really have any plans. So we're just gonna hang on out and do the dang thing and hopefully read this book. I'm reading it extremely slow. So it's not that long of a book, but Miss Cindy the Kindy is telling me the chapters are also kind of long, and I don't like that. I still have 6 hours left. I'm hoping I can do it in more like 4 hours, but I feel like that is pushing it. But we're gonna give it a go. And I'll check in probably around halfway through the book to see if I'm liking it any better. I mean, like, I don't really have all that much to say on chapter. I've read 4 chapters, so there's not that. But I will say, this is like a little bit more personal, so be kind. Basically, the whole premise is that her parents just died, and my mental health has not been, you know, stellar at the time of filming this. We are less than 2 weeks away from the anniversary of my mom dying, so I feel like reading about dead parents in my current state is not like probably conducive for happiness, but it's what we're doing. So we're just gonna accept that this is the path that we're going down, and it is what it is. More for this book video, the color video. Y'all, I'm like 25% into this book, and maybe it's just me. I don't remember my best friend's exorcism being like this, but like, I feel like the amount of adjectives and the length of the descriptions is making me want to cry. I personally don't need 8 pages about what her brother, like 8 paragraphs about what her brother looks like and all of his tattoos and his receding hairline and XYZ. I don't need 8 paragraphs about how each of her aunts is related to her. I don't need 8 paragraphs about what everybody at this Christian puppet place look like. Maybe it's like important at some point and I should be paying closer attention, but like it's boring me to death. I got to like the next part. Let's start chapter 10, but so far it's giving 3 energy, which is kind of the consensus of Goodreads, so I only sometimes agree with them, but I would really love to finish this today. I think after I eat, I'm making macaroni and cheese right now because I'm a child. I'm gonna push myself to finish this today. I'm just ready to be done with this Grady Hendrix, which I'm kind of sad about because I really liked How to Sell a Haunted House. I also have another one by him, We Sold Our Souls. I love the cover of that one. It's so cool. It's like black with like a hot pink guitar pick on it. But yeah, my plan is to really try to push through this. I'll try to update y'all when I can, but not loving it. Wow, we got like a weird MySpace angle, but we are here to update on this shit-tastic book that I'm reading. It's definitely being unhauled, if I'm being honest with you, which is so sad to me. I don't think I'm at 67%, and I don't think it's gonna get like exponentially better within the time I have left. Chapter 26. So I'm like here, this much left. At this point, like I'm committed to finishing it, but it's giving very 2-star. It is starting to get creepy, but like I stand by that this book is just so dragged out. I've seen a lot of reviews being like this book could have been like 100 pages less. Yeah, I think it could have been like around 300 pages. There was a 25-ish page chapter, you guys. First off, that makes me want to cry and throw up at the same time. And it was so boring. The chapter was not good. It was not interesting. It was not cute. It was like about the brother and like his time in college and like his involvement with puppets, and I'm just like, and I know like a lot of people like against the whole like puppet part, and they're like, the puppets. I think puppets are creepy. I think that marionettes are creepy. I think all of it is creepy. So I think it had the opportunity to be so scary, so creepy, but it's just like there's so much unnecessary description and things are so dragged out that I'm just like, get to the point. But I am sad that this is definitely going to be on. I'm gonna keep it for now because I'm gonna do like an October reading wrap up and like some reels with like the yes no maybe thing, so I'll keep it for now. But like she will be going, she will be leaving the premises, she will not be a part of our life because she is not good and I do not like her and we are not friends. But yeah, I am gonna finish her today. My dad's calling. I'm gonna go. Bye. Let's get this shit done. I'm over it. We finished it. It was 2 stars. The ending, not worth how horrible the whole rest of the book was. We don't like it. It was not good. Now I'm wondering if Grady Hendrix is a one-hit wonder for me. I do have a 3rd book by him, so I feel like that will kind of solidify my thoughts and feelings. So we are gonna generate our next color. I'm doing all 3 of the picks right now. So what did I think? What did I rate it? Did I like it? Let me know what I thought, because this is coming after and it feels weird saying I've already read this when I haven't even started it. But let's generate our next color and hopefully we don't run into another issue. Okay, that's so weird. It was an orange and now it's still orange. This is orange brown. I do think I have a book on my physical TBR that might work, or on my current TBR, because I own 2 books that have brown on them and none of them are like orangey at all, and all of my orange books are like true orange. So I think it's gonna actually have to be You Again by Kate Goldbeck for our orange brown. Here's that. I think this is very much so the vibes, the colors. This has really bad reviews. I just read a book that has really bad reviews and gave it 4 stars, maybe 4.5. So I'm like, maybe I'll like it. We will see. But I know this has bad reviews. But here's to hoping we like it. It's pretty early. I'm gonna go heat up some dinner. And then I'm gonna start You Again, which feels more likely like I will like it. Let's see, what is it about? When Ari and Josh first meet, the wrong kind of sparks fly. they hate each other. A free-spirited, struggling comedian, Ari, likes to keep things casual and never sleeps over after hooking up. Josh is a born and bred New Yorker, has ambitious plans to take the culinary world by storm and find the one. They have absolutely nothing in common except that they happen to be sleeping with the same woman. Okay. Ari and Josh never expect their paths to cross again, but years later, as they are both reeling from ego-bruising breakups, a chance encounter leads to a surprising connection, friendship. Turns out spending time with your former nemesis is fun when you're too sad to hate each other and too sad for hate sex. As friends without benefits, they find comfort in late-night Netflix binges, swiping through each other's online dating profiles and bickering across the boroughs. Until one night, the unspoken boundaries of their platonic relationship begin to blur. With sharp observations and sizzling chemistry, You Again explores the dynamics of a co-ed friendship and the irresistible romantic comedy of modern love in all of its forms. That actually sounds really good. So, despite the mid-reviews, hopefully it's good. It can be worse than How to Sell a Haunted House, but, like, somehow I doubt it. Let's go. Okay, guys, it's Halloween while I'm filming this, but I did finish You Again yesterday. I read this super duper quick. I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. We'll go over the whole feelings, thoughts at the end. I'm sorry I didn't keep up with you guys on this one. I read 60% the first night that I read it, and then the next day I went with a friend to a tattoo appointment and finished it there, so I didn't really have time to catch you guys up. But overall, I thought it was good. I don't get the bad ratings. Okay, y'all. I've finished You Again. Was it better than the reviews? Well, no, because you will have already seen me read this. But we are going to pick our 3rd and final book for this. This has actually been working out so well that I've been able to pick the books off my physical TBR. The only other colors that are on there now are like black, tan, green, blue. So unless it's in like a very light blue, so unless it's one of those colors, we're definitely going to be going into the bookshelves. Let's see what our last color is. Brown, gray. This just looks black again. So we're going to pick a different color for the sake of variety because we already have a black and this literally just looks like black. So let's generate again. Rose. Okay, so this is like a reddish pink. I definitely don't have anything rose on my physical TBR. Let's take a peek. I think that this might actually... Oh yeah, baby, I'm excited. We have got The School for Good Mothers by Jessamine Chan. Matches super well. Or we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, which also matches super well. And, oh, this is hard. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? This is from my friend Emily. She's been highly recommending this to me. I do have 2 other videos that I could read this book in that I'm thinking of filming, which are TikTok hyped books and finishing series I'm in the middle of. So because of that, I think I'm going to pick this. This one's also a shorty patorti. It's just over 300 pages. And this is also romance as well as You Again, and I think that this is more literary fiction? Question mark? What is the genre of this? Maybe it's a thriller? I don't really know. Also, I think that permanent stickers on books should be a crime. Dystopian science fiction. Okay. Different genre, so I think that will be the vibe. These will be... We have our books. You guys have already seen me read 2 of them, but yeah. There's that. Let's get into it. Reading The School for Good Mothers by Jessamine Chan. Toodles. And now we are going to move on to The School for Good Mothers by Jessamine Chan. I am hoping to read all of this today. It's just barely 300 pages, so it shouldn't be an issue unless it's really boring, but I'm pretty sure it only has like 17 chapters total or something, my friend said, who I'm reading it with. And that's pretty gross. My friend Emily, if you're watching this, you keep recommending books with long ass chapters. But I also hate that this book has permanent stickers, but hey, we'll just hold it like this and then they don't exist. But yeah, You Again is done. we have decorated for Christmas up in here because I wanted to. I'm like really red because I just took a shower. But we're gonna sit down in the living room and read, which I literally never do because I don't think it's comfy cozy out here. I'd much rather read from the comfort of my bed. But my husband is taking a nap in there and he is the worst snorer in the world, so I cannot concentrate. We're continuing on with The School for Good Mothers by Jessamine Chan. I'm 22% in, 2 hours to read right now. So I'm gonna buckle on in to that corner of the couch. Yes, I have a pink couch. And we are gonna just do and read as much of this as we can. It's probably gonna be a second soda kind of day, which is really rare around these parts. But we have game night tonight, so that's why I also only have set amount of time to read because we got game night to get to. So we're gonna get to reading. I'll set up all nice so you can see the decor, and I'm probably gonna pause midway through for dinner. We're probably just gonna heat up something from the freezer from Trader Joe's, if I'm being honest. Probably the cacio e pepe gnocchi. But let us cozy on in and get to reading. Wheel book update. Okay, well, I'm halfway through this book and I expected to finish this like days ago. It is now Saturday. I wanted to finish this on Thursday. But it's taking me a while. It's feeling very repetitive at the current point, but I was talking with my friend who just read it and she said that it really picks up after where I'm at. So I'm really hoping for that. Like, I feel like everything that we're learning and talking about is going to be very important. Just at this point in time, it feels very repetitive. It's like all this crazy stuff keeps happening. Like every chapter, it's like the same. It's like crazy stuff, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. And I feel like because there's no like reprieve from the crazy, it starts to not even feel crazy because that's just like, well, what's going on? This is just like what we're doing now. So we'll see. So far, it's giving very 3 energy. But I hope that changes. But we'll see. Okay, guys, we have made it to the end of this video. Here are the 3 books that we read for this. We started out with How to Sell a Haunted House, which was such a flop, but the way I see it is we get to get it out of the collection and make room for new books. I gave this 2 stars, and I have a rule that if I give a book 2 stars or less, it has to go, with a few exceptions, one being if it's in the middle of the series, and 2, if it is an all-time favorite author where I just want to own all of their books, and this is not one of those. So, How to Sell a Haunted House has got to go. Then we read You Again by Kate Goldbeck, and this book was pretty good. I gave it 4 stars. I don't understand the bad ratings on Goodreads, but I really enjoyed this book. We had Ari and Josh, and I thought that it was really fun that they were both like sleeping with the same girl and they keep meeting over and over again, spark up a friendship, and fall in love. Very cute. Loved that. And then I read The School for Good Mothers, which I thought was okay. I gave it 3 stars. I did find it, despite it being very short, to be quite repetitive, but glad to have read it. It was very thought-provoking because it's like a dystopian book, and I feel like dystopian books really get your brain going. So yeah, those are the 3 books we have read for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.